Hey, Mel Mafia. Why y'all looking at me like that? Because I didn't even do nothing. But I'm quiet because my baby is sleeping. And I ate my husband's boneless wings. No, seriously. I'm about to get my afternoon started, okay? So, it is 12:18. And I have to pick up my husband by 3 from work. So I'm going to get dinner started. I'm going to make some Cornish hens, baby. I don't know what else I'm going to make. Maybe some butter noodles to go with it or some rice with some broccoli. I do have fresh broccoli. So maybe like some broccoli and carrots. It's something, something good, okay? Something good. And I'm trying to get this meat out of this deep freezer because I just found out that we will not be living here too much longer. So we have to pack our house up and I have to get all this meat out of this deep freezer. So I'm going to be cooking a lot more. So come cook with me. First things first, I'm going to tell y'all how it is. My baby sleep, but I'm going to tell y'all, don't you cook in no dirty kitchen, okay? If you gonna cook, you need to clean your kitchen and you need to make sure there's no dishes in the sink when you're cooking, okay? Because that sink gonna fill back up. And these counters need to be clean just in case we drop some food on the counter. We can throw it back in the pot, okay? Alright, y'all, you picking up what I'm putting down? Alright, I got you. Also, my voice is going because I have allergies. And I had a raspy voice for like a week now. And it's starting to come back a little bit. But I got some throat coat tea. And we about to make some Cornish hen, okay? Okay. Y'all thought I forgot, didn't you? You already know. If I'm cooking, I'm sipping, baby. So go ahead and pour you a glass. And come cook with me. Cheers. So boom. Anyways, I got both Cornish hens cleaned. Cornish hens, where I'm from, they come in a 2-pack. So I have to cook 2. I can't get around it. So I go ahead and I preheat, pre-whatever default my oven to 350. So while I'm doing that, it's already been preheated. Well, I started preheating the oven while I was washing the chicken. And also, I have these little potatoes that I'm going to put around here because I like potatoes, my husband likes potatoes, and I'm about to try to turn my kids onto these. So, I'm going to sprinkle these in and around my Cornish hens while they're baking. And I did wash them. Even if the vegetables be like, oh, it's pre-washed, rewash it. That's just like they saying your baby is pre-washed when you wipe them off with a towel. A sponge bath. No, rewash them. So all of them didn't fit in here. So I am going to refrigerate these. And I will use them in the next 24 hours. So it looks like that. I do have a big dish. A bigger dish. But I'm going to use some of that Lorry seasoned salt. And I'm evenly coating all my seasons. So I'm not seasoning anything more than anything else. Y'all already know the regulars. Onion powder, baby. I already got some more of this, but I couldn't find the big thing in the garlic powder. And if you cook every day, don't buy no small ass garlic powder like this. You're going to need the big boys. Upgrade your spice cabinets. Okay. We got the good old garlic powder. Like I said, an even coat. Garlic on potatoes is bussin', okay? Okay. Pot you season this bowl and basket. I don't really have a specific brand of certain seasonings that I like to use. However, comma, I do like the garlic and herb. I'm not sure who was by, and I don't feel like running to my pantry because I'm talking to y'all. Some paprika, great value, baby. Like I said, ain't no label whores over here. Paprika is just for coloring. It does not, so I use sea salt. So if you ever switch from iodized salt and started using sea salt, you know you have to use a little extra more salt for it to get taste. So don't think that I'm using a lot of salt. And of course, McCormick's black pepper. But there is like a buttery garlic herb blend that I did not get. It's seasoned. This is how it looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to use the rest of this butter and I'm going to chop it up and I'm going to stick it around here. So I'm chopping it up right on the paper with a butter knife. And I left it out so it could get a little bit more softer because I hate cutting cold butter. And if you guys did know, when you make your own butter, it doesn't get refrigerated. Isn't that crazy? So I'm just putting pieces of butter all around it because when I cook chicken, I like to use butter with it. Except for if I'm frying it, obviously. So, yeah. And then when it's halfway cooking through, I take the seasonings and I take the juices and I use a pastry brush and I flip the chicken and I brush it all over it with all of the seasonings so the flavor can get everywhere. I'm going to show you guys that on the video as well. My baby's waking up. Alright, I got baby situated. So this is how it looks. I put all the butter all over it. I'm going to wrap this. I'm going to put it in the oven for an hour and a half. Oh, I almost forgot to add chicken stock. Hold on. Chicken stock. Great value. The brand don't matter to me. It all tastes the same. So I'm just adding chicken stock. I'm pouring it in. Pour until the ancestors tell you to stop. Okay? I only cook when my ancestors are up because they can tell me what to do when I'm cooking, okay? So, chicken stock. So, at an hour and a half, which is going to be around 2:30, which is when I have to leave, I'm going to flip the chicken and I'm going to pastry brush with all the juices and the butter and all that, and I'm going to spread all the seasonings. I know people like to rub their whole chicken down so you can eliminate this process. So if you do rub your chicken down with the seasonings, I didn't feel like doing it. So then you could skip that part. So yeah, baby, let me get this chicken in the oven and I'll see y'all when I get back, baby. Let's take another shot before we... Okay. Today I am sipping on Montebello's Long Island Iced Cocktail. That's what I'm drinking on today. This is my signature drink. If anybody knows me, they know I'm a Long Island girly. I like mixed drinks. I'm not really a person that's out here drinking straight liquor. That's not my forte. I prefer my mixed drink to already be made. All I gotta do is add ice. Or I could just throw this bad boy in the fridge and it'd be cool. But anyways, we're not talking about that. Did y'all pour your shots? Let's take another one. Come on. I'll see y'all when it's time to flip this chicken. Ooh, wait. Baby, this house is funky. Y'all ever just had the house stinking? Alright, so it is 2:21 and I'm taking out both Cornish hens and I'm going to show you guys what I mean when I say I'm going to flip them and rub the paste, the juices and stuff all over. So I have tongs and I have a pastry brush. And can you guys see? I just like use the juices and I just rub. I don't even think I need to flip them, honestly, because the juices and stuff are down in the chicken stock, and usually I don't have this much chicken stock, so it's good. But like it became like pasty now, which is what I like. I don't know how y'all cook, but this is how I cook, and I'm not teaching y'all how to cook. I'm just showing y'all what I do when I cook. And it's still not done yet. The potatoes are a little soft, but they're still not 100% done yet. So I take the potatoes and I squeeze them to determine their doneness, I should say. But I don't think they're done yet. And if you don't, I know this is Christmas thing, but if you don't have one of these to put your spoons on or whatever you use to cook with, your cooking utensils on, you need to get one so you don't dirty up your stove while you're cooking. And another thing, I'm gonna cook this until I get back. Then when I get back, I'm gonna take the aluminum foil off and cook it for about a half hour without the aluminum foil, but I do have an appointment at 4 o'clock, so I'm probably just gonna take the foil off and turn the oven off. I don't know. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it. And I never can 100% put the foil back on once I take it off, because I'm scared to touch it. But it's gonna go back in the oven for another hour. By that time, I should be back home from getting my husband. Then I gotta turn around and I gotta get my kidneys checked. Come on, y'all, let's take a shot. Cheers. That's what I'm sipping on, Montebello's Long Island iced tea. I'll see you when I get back, baby. Yo, why every time my husband come out the liquor store, he has a box of liquor? Who does that? My husband. He got me a Biggie Buzz Ball. Mind you, this liquor is kind of cold. Okay. Listen, refrigerated liquor stores can be a come up. Listen at me. If you have a refrigerated liquor store, that's an ultimate game changer. You don't have to worry about cooling your stuff off when you get home. The whole store is refrigerated. And he got me two of these. Oh snap. The box is tipping. Let me stop. So these three are mine. He drinks Kentucky whiskey. Or Tennessee, it's Kentucky whiskey. But boy, you don't even know me like that. Sorry, I'm playing. But I'm about to move this box of liquor so I can finish, so I can get back to my video. Okay, guys, so it's getting a little messy in here. I have my broccoli, cut it up, washed it. My carrots, cut, washed. I have my pot with some water in it. I am going to turn it on medium to high heat. And I'm going to let my, I know y'all hear the babies home. And I'm also on a group chat, a group call with my friends.
Mommy.
Yes.
You in my bed.
Okay, Nova, get out her bed. So I'm going to steam my vegetables. I'm trying to offer my kids balanced meals. Trying to use my WIC and food stamps properly. You know, because everybody say, oh, you go shopping and you buy all that junk food and blah, blah, blah. No, I actually buy fruits and vegetables too. Healthy stuff for my kids. And I'm also learning to make them healthy meals. I'm learning different recipes. I'm learning hearty. I'm learning healthy. I'm learning fulfilling. I'm learning different meals for different weathers. I'm learning a lot about how you eat and how it affects you. Even how it goes with the weather. So yeah, I'm about to clean up the kitchen while this is steaming. I'm going to put a top over this. I'm not going to season it yet, but I am going to season it when it's halfway done. My Cornish hens are in the oven. They look like they're ready to be taken out, and I will show you guys when dinner is done. My kids are so loud, but you know what we gotta do. Let's take a shot. Love you, Mel Mafia. I will see you when the food is done. Y'all, now I ain't the smartest person in the world, but I know this chicken look good. Potatoes, so I can't wait to dive in. Alright, y'all, dinner is done. I got my carrots and broccoli together. The water looks milky a little bit. Ignore my kids. Because I added butter and like salt and garlic and onion. And this is still a rotisserie chicken. So I am about to make plates. Y'all already know. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. I will be dropping videos back to back because I am trying to get back in the algorithm. I'm trying to get back to my supporters. Trying to get new supporters. So, however...
Mommy, we're both poor.
Okay, bye. I'm about to make plates. My kids are getting on my nerves. My husband's on the toilet with the baby. And I'm trying to get this household back in order. I will see you guys again on my next video. Let's take a shot. I gotta get my shot glass. It's a little dark in here. See what I did? This is why I drink. Let's take a shot. Because it's not even 5 o'clock and I'm ready for bed. Have a good night, Mel Mafia. Love you guys.